don't get me wrong, I have male friends that they're good looking.
Yeah.
But I see, I'm whatever. They get close to me to like get the drawers.
Boom, slide in, see if they can
Kick them back in the friend zone.
Okay. I had to do nigga like you, like, you know what I'm saying? Damn,
Exactly.
You feel me? I was like, what you trying to do?
And welcome back to Filter
What podcast? Let's get it.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Satti, and you already know the man to the left of me.
What's up, y'all? It's Dash. Let's get it.
And welcome back to Filter What's up? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. How you feeling?
Good. I'm chilling. I'm feeling the buckethead 90s vibe, everything.
Yeah, you said that a couple episodes
Yeah,
ago.
I like this stuff.
Thank you. You look nice too.
This is good.
What up?
Appreciate
What we
it.
talking?
Today, we are actually going to discuss if men and women can be friends.
Oh, this is interesting. I feel like a lot of people are gonna have something to say about
Absolutely.
this.
Absolutely.
Give their 2 cents.
Absolutely.
First and foremost, how do you feel about the statement? Can men and women truly be friends?
I think men and women can be friends. It just really all depends on where your mind state is as well. Some people are not mature about being able to have the opposite sex as, a friend.
Yeah.
So I think it is. And I also feel like it's important I feel like every person needs to have the opposite sex as a friend because you can learn from that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I have guy friends that give amazing advice that help me get like the point of view of a man, you know? So it's definitely beneficial.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
think so too. I think men and women can truly be friends. Like you said, it's beneficial. I know I learned a lot from women. You can learn a lot from the opposite sex. But why do you feel like, because I feel like most people feel like, nah, they can't be friends. Why do you feel like most people feel that way? That men and women can't be friends?
Oh, I feel like because nowadays society has messed it up for a lot of people. Individuals has messed it up for a lot of people because they use this term bro and sis, knowing damn well they're not bro and sis, and they've had relations, and they still keep them close. They still have them in the cut just in case,
Yeah.
But it's all like a mind-twisted game thing, I feel like, that has been created. So now it's just like you can't even trust that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But okay, what if they didn't have relations? What if,
I mean, maybe people are also like just cautious and aware because at the end, in the back of their mind, people regardless are thinking that it can transition into a relationship or something. Feelings can get involved.
I think that's the bigger issue.
Yeah.
People being like, oh, well, what if? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing there,
It's the
but what if? But even to take that a step further, why do people feel that way? Like, why is it such of like is that like an insecurity? Like,
It can be. I feel like it can be an insecurity, but it also can play a part in through experience.
Yeah, I agree.
So, it's all about what you've seen, what you've heard, what you've been around.
Yeah. I feel
Because
you.
I've definitely seen some things. And I was like, y'all messy. But you know what? This is what it is.
Yeah. I feel like in a perfect world, boom, men and women can be friends, but we don't live in a perfect world.
We don't.
So, like you said, I feel like it's everybody's experience that they base that
Upon.
on. Yeah,
exactly.
like.
Prime example, I feel like women and men can be friends because look at our relationship.
Right.
Like, known each other for so long. It's been like literally, we're both good looking people. It's never been any like weird situation or anything
Weird
like
to me.
that. It's never been that way.
Yeah. And
I just feel like we are two like very mature minded people as well.
Yeah.
Like this is, a lot of people can't deal with, the things that we would normally like go through or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah.
I think me and you are a great example of men and women truly being friends. Like you said, we're both attractive.
Right.
And both like adults. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh, like, do you also think this comes into play with men and women being friends, like with what we do? Obviously, with what I do and what you do, having friends of the opposite sex can be a benefit.
It can be.
Do you feel like that's a big factor into why you have friends of the opposite sex?
Probably. Like I said, everything happens for a reason.
Right.
I feel like I'm men with certain people just off of like, with work and stuff like this. Like we are in the same kind of like fields in a way.
Right.
And we can be able to like discuss and give like point of views, etc., whatever, about the things that we go through and the things that like, we have going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know, based off that too, you end up building off relationships.
I agree. Like you said, but okay, boom, to step outside of that with a person that's not in a field that benefits having friends of the opposite sex or just the everyday person. That's probably a reason why they look at it a little different.
A little different.
Fuck out of here, we can't. Nah, hell no, like that.
Of course.
So for me and you, it might, even though we think the way we think, it might be a benefit having friends of the opposite sex. Picking their brain, learning things about, and we can apply that into our work and stuff like that. So I think that's another reason why the masses may think, oh, nah, they can't be like men and women.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Like we have a different understanding.
Exactly.
In a different context. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
But I think even for me personally, even outside of that, I think my outlook, I think men and women can be friends.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think so. Again, like I said, from experience and people that I already consider my friend, as far as like males, it's like point proof right there. Like it's there.
Right.
But everyone is gonna have something to say or think. So it is what it is. We can't control that at the end of the day. So
I learned that a long time ago. Like people are gonna think what they want to think. People are gonna feel how they want to feel.
Exactly.
You can't control that. I only worry about the things I can control. Like people are gonna think the worst of me. They're gonna think this about me. They're gonna think this about us. I'm pretty sure even us starting this podcast, like,
yeah.
All right, they got what's going on with them.
Exactly.
And for me, I'm not surprised. That's to be expected. I can't control what people think. You know what I mean?
That is true.
We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
And keep it pushing. And that's just that. It's either you're going to rock with us or not. And that's just it.
Know what I mean? That's it. Preach. How did your partners feel in the past with you having male friends? How did that dynamic go?
Well, I had half and half. So one individual was okay with, me having male friends, and the other was not so accepting of that.
Why not? What was the difference?
I feel like maybe one was more secure and they also had, female friends as well. Yeah. So, they understood and they understood that it's okay to have that. But I feel like the other was like insecure, and maybe he's been in situations like that where it wasn't actually legit friends, but they call each other friends or whatever. And like I said, they've had relations and so forth. So I feel like it really has to do with insecurity in a way, because if you're confident within your person and you know them.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel like I've been through the same thing too. Like I've been with people that were really jealous and insecure and was not trying to hear that friend thing at all. Like nah. But I also been on the other side of the coin where me and the person had an understanding. And I think it's about trust and knowing who you're with. Exactly. And then everything else don't really matter. If you know who you're with at the end of the day, you have trust in that person, their word is 100. Then
it plays.
Like everything else is what it is.
Definitely. Why do you feel like when females and males are like, they're friends, they look good. Yeah. Why do you feel like it's more difficult for them to be or stay friends?
Stay friends? Because we human at the end of the day, yo. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, we judge people off appearance. Like, we're judgmental creatures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't go to an interview in your slides and in your pajamas. Why? Because you want to make a great impression. You feel me? True. So regardless of what people say, we're judgmental. So if a person looks good, like, you know what I mean, that's a factor that comes into play. Like, yo, it's kind of look good, like, you know what I mean? And as you get to know a person, you start to tend to them and learn them and like them, and that can ultimately blossom in or cross lines, like, you know what I mean? It happens. Like, we're only human, none of us are perfect. But I also think it's about, I don't know, like, through your experience and some sort of self-control, or you just, like, genuinely, like, see a friendship in a person, you feel me? Like, me being a guy, I know a lot of guys ain't shit, you feel me? But I don't think every guy ain't shit. Like, I hear a lot of women say that, oh, every guy ain't shit, every guy cheats, men and women can't. That's not true,
rare.
yo.
Listen, it's rare that you find a good man.
Like, I give y'all that, like, a lot of guys are like that. But not every single guy, you feel me, is not a fact. Like, so... Damn, I forgot where I was going with that. But word, but I say that to say that not every guy wants to sleep with every woman that he comes across. You feel me? Attractive or not, like, you feel me?
Some people just genuinely just want friendship.
Yeah, like,
so I get it.
I think that's true. Like,
like don't get me wrong, I have male friends that they're good looking. Yeah, but I see. I'm not gonna gas you.
You were saying?
But anyways, but like, I feel like over time when we built that relationship, it's like, yo, I really like fuck with you. Like, you are really official. You're for real.
No, I feel you.
And probably one of the realest people in my corner than.
I feel you. Yeah,
anybody else. Yeah. But it's like, it really depends on the mindset as well, too.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's important.
Yeah. Okay, boom. So do you, because I heard this before, I forgot where, but somebody was like, oh, men and women can't be friends until they have sex with each other. Then they can determine if they could be friends after that. And I was like,
that is some BS.
I agree, but a lot of people, from what I've seen, feel that way. Like, let's get it out the way first, and then boom, then we could be friends.
I've never heard that before.
Nah, I heard it. Like, I think it's a little weird, but like...
It is weird.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I said, if you consider a person an actual friend, that shouldn't cross your mind. You shouldn't think of that person in that way.
That's true.
So I don't think... I can't consider you like a friend or whatever in that way if you're sexualizing or, fantasizing about stuff like that.
Okay, boom. So how do you feel about the friends, and you being a woman, I'm pretty sure this happened. How do you feel about the friends that wait for a pocket, that wait for an opportunity, boom, slide in, see if they can
kick them back in the friend zone?
Okay, good. All right. But can y'all truly be friends?
No. So honestly, no, I've been in situations like that where I've had guys try to come out the friend zone. And it just got weird. Yeah. And I just felt like, well, especially on their end, because after they, got curved, it was more of like their feelings got hurt. Yeah. Now they want to start acting weird.
Being weird to me.
Being weird.
Being weird.
Being weird. So, and I don't like that. So it's just like, you know what? All right. It's clearly not going to get back to how it was.
It used to be.
And then also it's like a mind thing, because now you're thinking, okay, well, all this time you was just trying to get close to me to like get the draws or get, be on a different type of time or,
Right, I feel you.
So, yeah.
So, in that instance, it was always, you would say, the dude's fault. Like, you know what I mean? Why the dynamic of y'all friendship changed. Yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting.
Or, is it weird? Have you ever been in a situation where, like, a friend of yours, just a female friend, whatever, she would say, oh, I wish I had a man like you, or, I wish I could find somebody like you.
Good question.
How do you take that? Is it weird to you?
Yeah, I had that happen before, but I haven't had it happen to where it was weird.
Okay.
You feel me? I feel like everything, with everything there's context and how it happens, you feel me?
Right.
Like, because that can go both ways. That can be innocent. Like, you know what? You're a great friend. You're a great dude. I wish I had a guy like you.
You're right. Okay.
You feel me? That can be innocent.
Exactly.
But the context, I wish I had a dude, nigga like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? damn,
Exactly.
you feel me? I was like,
Exactly.
what you trying to do? It feels like baby boy in here. Like, what's going on? Like, word, like, but yeah, that happened to me, but I always took it as it was innocent. I never felt like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, same. Same.
What about what about you?
I mean, I've had a friend, definitely a close friend, who said that, but I didn't take it in any way. It was just like, oh, you admire me and the person that I am.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of a kind, sweetheart.
Okay, talk that talk. Talk that talk.
Nobody like me, but you know, I took that and I appreciated that because I'm like, that means a lot.
Right.
And for you to say something like that, it's like you really would want someone to like kind of resemble in a way of your own friend.
Got you.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would want certain like qualities or something like within a friend in, a significant other. Or it could be a sibling too. Like my brother, he is so loving and he's a different kind of man.
Yeah.
So I see that and I'm like,
you want that?
I would want that too. So I get it. I kind of see it in that way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Cool.
Yeah.
So like, let's double back to relationships. How do you feel about your significant other having history with a person that they now consider a friend, but they're just truly friends, but they your face says it all. but they had history in the past. It could be once. It could have been like, yo, it's just something that happened after high school. You feel me? Nah,
No,
they ain't
cut off.
rocking.
I'm sorry. It's just that simple.
So they can't be friends.
No, they cannot be friends.
Okay.
If you liked this individual, you guys had relations, it could be a kiss, whatever. I honestly just don't condone in that, and I don't agree. Like, I feel like, especially if you're in a relationship, you have to call all ties with that. Because in my mind, of course, I'm thinking there can be a situation where you guys are in, and something might spark.
Might
Them
double
feelings
back.
might come back, it might double back. So to avoid all of that, gotta cut them off.
I feel you. I don't agree because I feel like once again it depends on the content because I've been in the situation where I had a trustworthy partner. We was 100 with each other, and she was like, "Yo, we're still friends. We don't see each other every day. We're not around each other every day, but we had history. We did something." And I was like, "All right, cool. I respect it."
It just don't sit well with me. I just can't.
I feel you, and a lot of people probably feel that way. But my take on it is like how I just life, whatever. If my intuition don't tell me anything, then we good. Like, you feel me? Like, if I don't feel any way, then we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, if I do feel a way or my intuition is like raising an eyebrow, then, you know what I mean?
So not once will it cross your mind like, oh, are they doing something? Not once will it slip your mind to be like.
I've never been in a situation where I felt like that. You feel me? And if I was, I would express that. But I personally never been in a situation like that. You feel me?
Maybe it's because I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
And I've seen it too many times.
I've seen it firsthand too. Yeah.
It just, like I said, that rubbed me off the wrong way, and my perception of that.
Yeah. See, once again, I think I'm a little different because I don't know, like.
Yeah, you different.
Yeah. I be chilling. Like, once again, if I don't feel a certain way, then I'm good. I'm chilling. Like, I ain't tripping. Like.
Yeah.
But if I feel a certain way or whatever, because I can play that game too. Cool. Because like, if you end up doing something, it's your loss. You feel me? Like,
right, exactly.
I'll have a field day with playing that game. You feel me? Like,
but otherwise, like
I have a goddamn field day. But otherwise, you know what I'm saying? And I also think it depends on the person. This person, we have clear communication, and I literally like trust this person. So I never felt any funny vibes. You feel me? So I think that's a factor too. Like, can you really trust the person that you're with?
Right.
You feel me? Before even considering all the friendships and history,
that is true.
How are you and the person that you're with? Do y'all really have 100% trust? Because that's important too. So.
Absolutely. No, I agree 100%. You gotta know the person that you're dealing with in order for things to like be smooth.
Yeah. I heard somebody say only men and women can be friends if one of them is hit. Like,
hell no. Like, first of all, that's stupid.
That's mad shallow, number one. But this is how people think. This is
unfortunately,
this is stuff I be hearing. He's like, yeah, we could be friends if she's hit. Know what I mean, but if she's attractive, I don't know if we could be friends. And I'm like, bro,
that's like a very childish mentality.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have no self-control. That's you just simply just don't have any self-control.
Right.
And if it look good, you're gonna hop on it. No, I really feel like that's like BS.
Yeah. That's shallow.
It's very childish, and for someone to really think like that, I just feel like you personally just don't have any self-control, and you're willing and ready to hop on anything that look good.
Talk that
you
talk.
know. I really prefer. Well, honestly, it is what it is. Like, whoever you're friends with is who you're friends with. You can't help how the person look. It really just depends on what's inside.
Right.
You know? So, like I said, if my friend is good looking, my friend is good looking. My friend is ugly, my friend is ugly.
Yeah.
It's just, that's it. That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. But I feel like that's also easier said than done for most people. You feel me? Like, I agree with you because I have women friends. I've been friends with women. I've been in predicaments where I could have,
right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And like friends, like, so yeah. But not every dude is like that. Like,
that is true. Yeah. Again, it all depends on like your mentality. That's one.
Right.
How mature you are mentally, and are you genuinely like friends with them for being a friend, or is it because they look good and you want to like get next to them in that way?
Do you feel like every man wants to sleep with every woman that he comes in contact with?
No, because I believe that there are good men out there.
You truly believe that?
No, I truly, listen.
All right, cool.
I really truly believe that there are men out there that don't want to hop on everything, that, you know, got legs and a fat ass and whatnot. Like, they really, like, genuinely, they want female friends. Guys, honestly, guys prefer to have female friends than a lot of guy friends. It makes their life a lot easier, and it helps them to get an understanding and learn women in general. But again, like I said, no, and guys, there are guys that have morals, they have standards, and they're, you know, they don't let everyone get next to them. They don't want to touch everyone. You know, they hold their self and they feel they're sacred.
That's right.
So everybody's not going to get the chance to get the juice.
Get the draws.
And
I'm here to tell you, I agree. I'm here to tell you as a man, women, not every dude wants to sleep with every woman. Like, sometimes we can learn a lot from the opposite sex.
Exactly.
Sometimes we're just genuinely friends. Like,
absolutely.
Not every guy wants to sleep with every woman, whether they're attractive or not. Most do, I'll give y'all that, but not every guy.
No, like, that's true. That is true. Have you ever crossed a boundary with one of your friends of the opposite sex?
What's cross a boundary?
What? Really?
Have sex with a friend?
Kiss, touch, feel.
And we remain friends afterwards?
Yeah.
I crossed boundaries with a friend before, but it wasn't the same afterwards. Like, we didn't sustain the friendship.
Was the same.
It wasn't the same word. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You?
No.
No?
Okay. No, I haven't. Okay. Can you be friends with a person after you have sex with them?
Interesting. Yes, I can.
Really? You feel like you can? And it'll be just smooth, like it's nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
I don't know. It really just depends.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like it depends after that. If you being weird.
Yeah. See, I feel like it depends. It depends on a lot of things.
It does.
Once again, the context, it depends on a lot of things. Boom. All right, what was it? It was just a one-time thing, or were there feelings involved? You feel me? One of us acting weird, or somebody, like, it all depends.
Were you vulnerable with somebody going through depression or mentally just not there kind of thing?
So I feel like it depends on all those things. But me, I feel like I just be an adult about a lot of things, like, you feel me? And a clear understanding. So
again, everybody's not you.
Everybody, I know. Everybody don't really think like that. So
everyone's different.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ooh, okay. So how did your partners feel about you being friends with the opposite sex?
They wasn't really jacking that. Yeah. Nah. He wasn't trying to hear that. Or For the most part, yeah. Not all of my partners.
Did they make you stop being friends with them?
That's a good question because I don't feel like anybody made me do anything.
Okay.
Because I'm grown.
Grown.
I feel like if you're in a relationship and you care about a person, you come to certain compromises.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I feel like there's levels of friendship. You might not be with the person, you might not see them every day, type of stuff. The person have to meet, type of stuff.
Right.
So it all depends. But to answer your question, yeah, I made certain compromises, but nobody made me do anything.
Right, exactly. You know, it's all about respect and
be
respect the person
respectful.
that you're with.
And then I also feel like things depend. Like, yo, like if I got history with a person and we friends, and then say for example I see them, they give the long extra hug, like, yo, I haven't seen you. Come on, like that's in a, like,
yeah,
come
it's
on, like
very
what are we doing? Yeah,
exactly.
But if it ain't like that, like, you know what I mean, then it's different.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
What would you do in that situation?
If somebody like,
Yeah.
Of course it would be awkward, especially if they're there. If my person is there,
yeah.
oh yeah, like yeah, gotta do something real smooth, real quick, because I don't want, no confrontation in that moment. So yeah, I would probably have to like, hey, yeah. Brush the hand down a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, got you.
Because guys can be funny, very funny.
Yeah, especially around significant others. Guys be.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Or just weird.
Yeah,
or you behave weird.
Yeah, they'll give you the long extra hug, like, and all that, and.
Like, how you doing?
Yeah, mad on purpose too, like. Yeah.
Just to get him mad.
Just to get the dude mad. Yeah. See, man, people with funny style,
very
man.
Very funny. But see, this is things that you have to watch out for too.
Yeah.
That's true. Tell us what you guys think in the comments. Do you think men and women can be friends, or you think they cannot? Also, if you'd like, share your experiences as well.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how y'all feel about this topic. Can men and women truly be friends? We really want to know what y'all think.
Yes.
We'll see you guys
next episode. Filter. Bye.